Work, yep. All right, so we'll come to the center of our mat. Go ahead. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Press your playlist now. Hopefully you can't hear mine. So bring your knees out wide, big toes to touch. Bring your forehead to your mat. Extend your arms out in front of you. Start to ground down and bring awareness to your breathing. So in times of stress, depression, anxiety, we don't use our lungs to their potential. So maybe we're breathing short, shallow in our chest. I want you to take a nice deep breath in your belly, fill it up like a balloon, and let it out your mouth as if you're fogging up a mirror. Then again, nice deep breath in your nose, fill up that belly with air, and then blow out as if you're fogging up a mirror. Do a couple of them on your own, but when you exhale, keep your mouth closed, causing that same constriction in the back of your throat. So it'll be a nice audible breathing technique that's good to bring into your practice. You can always come back to your breathing. If you're breathing, you're doing yoga. So no matter where you are today, just bring your awareness back to your breathing. Letting go of any tension or anything that worries you. Before we rise up, take your hands together into prayer hands. Bring your hands behind your heads. And take a moment to find some gratefulness. There's always something to be grateful for. So let's start our practice today the same way we should start each day, with a nice, grateful heart. All right, we'll rise up into a tabletop position. So your shoulders are under your hips, or your shoulders are under your wrist, hips stacked in front of your knees. We're going to take a nice deep breath in as we drop our belly, look up, lift your tailbone. Exhale as you push the mat away and round your back. Inhale as you drop your belly, lift your chest, look up. Exhale as you push the mat away, round your back. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. Exhale, round your back. And then we'll come to a nice neutral spine, so your belly tucked into your spine. Start to walk your left fingertips over towards the center, and then inhale that right arm high. As you exhale, thread that arm under your left, coming onto your shoulder and your head, and then walk your left fingertips off your mat for a nice stretch. Continuing to breathe, especially when our diaphragm's twisted. Walk those fingertips back, send that right arm high again as you inhale, and then we'll come back to a tabletop before we switch. Walk those right fingertips to the center, inhale that left arm high, and then thread that arm under your right, coming onto your head and shoulder, walking those right fingertips off your mat, breathing and stretching. Inhale that left arm back high, and then come back to our tabletop. We'll set up for our first down dog. So we'll take our hands one palm print in front, tuck your toes, send your hips high, coming into your downward dog. So from here, your hands are pressed against your mat, your belly's to your spine, your tailbone's lifted, your heels can be lifted or pushed down against the mat, whatever's comfortable to you. And we're breathing. So nice deep breath in your nose, let it out your mouth. Do that one more time. Nice deep breath in your nose and let it out your mouth. On your next inhale, we're going to go to our upward dog. So we're going to push our chest through our biceps. Untuck our toes, lifting your knees, lifting your chest. Exhale as we tuck our toes, send our hips high, coming back into our down dog. We're just waking our body up as we inhale, push our chest through our biceps, lift our chest, untuck your toes. Exhale, tuck your toes, send that hip high. One more time as we inhale, push our chest forward. Exhale as we send our hips high back into our down dog. So let's walk those feet out. We'll take one more breath in, and then we'll start to tiptoe to the front of our mat, coming into a nice forward fold. Nice bend at your knees as you push your chest against your thighs. Hanging here, crown towards the mat. Maybe shaking your head, yes and no. Bring your left hand to the center of your mat. Extend that right arm high and make a nice bend in that left knee as you twist. Exhale that arm down and then we'll switch. So nice bend in that right knee as you inhale and send that left arm high. Exhale down and come into a nice forward fold. We're going to inhale as we halfway lift. So your hands come to your shins, your spine's nice and long. Your gaze is down, so lengthen your spine. And then we'll exhale as we come back into our forward fold. We'll inhale as we push through our feet to rise up, arms extended high, maybe a little back bend. Exhale as your hands come through heart center to fold forward. We'll plant our hands as we step into our high plank. So your shoulders are stacked over your wrist, heels lifted, quads engaged, belly to spine. And then we'll lower down, dropping your knees if you choose, into our low plank. And then we'll push through to our upward dog, straightening our arms. Exhale as we send those hips high, coming into our down dog. 2 nice deep breaths here. And we'll do that one more time. So let's walk our toes to the top of the mat, coming into a nice forward fold. Let's inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to rise up. Exhale as we fold forward. Plant your hands, step back into your high plank, nice and strong. We'll lower down, low plank, dropping your knees if you choose. Sending that chest forward into your upward dog, and then sending your hips high back into your down dog. So from here, let's just rock back and forth from plank to down dog. So we'll inhale as we come high into our high plank. Exhale as we push back into our down dog. Do a couple of these on your own pace. Moving and waking up. All right, meeting in down dog, take one nice deep breath in here. Let's take a nice bend in our knees as we look forward and gently hop to the top of your mat, coming back into your forward fold. Gaze is within at your heart. I want you to take a second and give yourself a nice compliment, sending yourself some self-love. From here, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to push through our feet, lifting our chest, and then send that love to somebody else who might need it. And then we'll exhale as we fold forward. Knowing that we always have to love ourselves before we can love anybody else, right? So let's plant those hands and jump back into our high plank. We're going to lower through one more vinyasa. We're going to lower down, low plank. Push your chest forward, upward dog, and send those hips high, downward dog. Now we're going to start moving and sweating. So inhale, that right leg goes up. Knee to chest, pause, rounding your back. Inhale that right leg high, and then pull that right foot through to meet your hands, and we're going to come into our first crescent lunge. So rise up, arms are extended, chest is lifted. Pinkies facing each other. Give a nice bend in that front leg. Back heels lifted. Inhale as you lift a little higher. As you exhale, bend at your elbows and lift your chest. Breathing. On your next exhale, plant your hands and then send that right arm high to the sky. Exhale, send that hand down. Push that right foot back into your high plank and then lower through to your vinyasa. Low plank, upward dog, and down dog. Deep breath in here and exhale. On your next inhale, left leg goes high. Knee to chest as you pause. Left leg goes high. Pull that left root to the top of your mat and then come into your crescent lunge. Nice strong foundation. Inhale as you lift a little higher. Exhale as you bend at your elbows to lift your chest. One more nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, bring those hands, plant them down, and send that left arm high to twist. Good. One more nice deep breath in. As you exhale, send that hand down. Left foot goes back into your high plank and lower through your vinyasa. Dropping your knees, we're going right into your down dog at any time. This is your practice. No judgment. On your next inhale, right leg goes up again. Knee to chest, pause as you round your back. Right leg goes up, and then we're going to tap our right elbow, pause. Right leg goes up, pull it through to your low lunge. Inhale that right leg high, holding here. Then we're going to start to come up onto our left fingertips. You're going to engage your core before you lift to twist. You're in a nice twisted lunge. Arms are extending. Nice bend in that front leg. Breathing. One more nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, we'll windmill those hands down. Kick that right leg back in your high plank and vinyasa through. So your low plank, upward dog, down dog. Good job. Your big toes to touch. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee to chest, pause. Inhale that left leg high. Tap that left elbow. Inhale that leg high and pull it through to your low lunge. Inhale as that left arm extends high towards the ceiling. Breathing here. Start to come up onto those right fingertips. Engage your core before you rise up to twist. Nice twisted lunge here. Breathing. One more nice deep breath in. As you exhale, you'll windmill these hands down. Send that leg back into your high plank and vinyasa through. Low plank, upward dog, and down dog. Breathing here. On your next inhale, right leg goes high, knee to chest, pause. Right leg goes high, big twist, tap that left elbow. Right leg goes high, Pull that leg through, coming into your nice crescent lunge. Nice strong foundation. Nice bend in that front leg. Back heels lifted. Make each pose as strong as you can. So one more nice deep breath in here. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. We're going to twist towards the right. So our left elbow is going to tap that right knee. Inhale here, exhale, twist. Inhale to lift, exhale to twist. Inhale to lift, exhale to twist. Hook that elbow onto that knee. Pressing through your palms to twist a little bit higher. Lift your chest a little higher. Just hold. Flowering open if you want. Well, inhale, send those arms high. Plant our hands down and then vinyasa through. So high plank, low plank, upward dog, exhale, down dog. Nice deep breaths here. Knowing this is your practice, go into a child's pose, down dog, whenever you feel. On the next inhale, left leg goes high. Knee to chest, pause. Left leg goes high. Big twist as you tap that right elbow. Left leg goes high. Send that leg through to meet your hands. Come into a crescent lunge. Inhale to lift a little higher. Exhale, hands go to heart center. We're going to take that twist to the left. So our right elbow is going to tap that left knee. So inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Hook that elbow on that knee. Pressing your palms to lift your chest a little higher. Breathing. Smiling. Loving yourself and being proud at where you are today. One more nice deep breath in as we shoot our arms high. We'll plant our hands down and vinyasa through. So high plank, low plank, upward dog, downward dog. Take one nice deep breath in your nose. Let it out your mouth, getting rid of some of that heat. One more nice deep breath in. Let it out your mouth. We're going to inhale that right leg high, knee to chest as we pause. Inhale that right leg high, pause here, we're going to change it up. We're going to walk our hands back to our foot, coming into a nice standing split in the back of your mat. So that back foot, your toes can be facing down towards the mat or off to the side. So just make sure you do the same on both your legs. Either is correct. Just holding here. Always remembering to come back to your breathing. We're going to inhale here, maybe lift that leg a little bit higher. As you exhale, let's walk those hands back and come into that three-legged down dog. Now you can drop that leg and just, we'll meet you in down dog, or if you want to challenge yourself, let's vinyasa through, keeping that right leg lifted. So plank, lower down, leg lifted. Upward dog, leg still lifted. Send that leg high, three-legged dog, and then down dog. One more nice deep breath here. On your next inhale, left leg goes high. Knee to chest as you pause. Inhale that left leg high. Walk those hands back to meet that back leg. Nice standing split, back to your mat. Breathing here. Maybe inhale just a little higher. Exhale, walk those hands back forward. Three-legged dog. Challenge yourself. Or drop that leg into your down dog. We're going to vinyasa through with that leg lifted. Plank, low plank. Upward dog, Three-legged dog, down dog. Shake those legs out. All right. Nice big inhale, right leg goes high. Knee to chest, pause, round that back. Inhale that right leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, pause. Inhale that right leg high. Let's go ahead, walk back again. Standing split the back of your mat. We're going to inhale as we lift a little higher. As we exhale, we're going to tap knee to knee, crunch. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch, tap. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. One more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. Lift that leg high. Walk it forward into your three-legged dog. And then yes it through if you want to challenge yourself with that leg lifted. Or just dropping into your down dog. The choice is yours. All right, one more time. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to chest as you pause. Inhale that left leg high. Knee to chest, pause. Inhale that leg high. Let's walk back to the back of our mat. We'll slow down after this. So inhale, lift that leg a little high. Exhale to crunch. Tap that knee to knee. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. One more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. Hold that leg up high and then walk back and take what you need. So vinyasa through with that leg lifted, or just drop it, go right into your down dog. Nice deep breath here. You exhale, let's walk back, coming into our nice forward fold at the front of our mat again. Doing one of those nice side stretches. So let's inhale that right arm high, nice bend in that left leg. Maybe binding that arm back if you want. All right, we'll send that arm down, send that left arm high. Send that hand down. And let's step back into our down dog. Shake out our legs. We're going to come into our high plank. Drop our knees, lower down to our bellies. Maybe towing off for a second or grabbing a sip of water, you choose. And when you're ready, we're going to come into a Sphinx pose. So your elbows are directly under your shoulders. Your palms are pressed against your mat. Lift up, sending your chest high. Little back bend. Nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, we're going to slowly squeeze your butt and slowly peel yourself off your mat. Onto your knees, tuck your toes, lift up into a nice forearm plank. Shoulders stacked over your elbows. Core is engaged. Quads are lifted. Breathing. Nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, slowly drop your knees. Untuck your toes, lower down, nice and slow. Thighs, pelvis, belly, lift your chest. And breathe. Nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, we're going to slowly come up to that again. So slowly squeeze your butt, tuck, nice and slow. You're on your knees. Tuck your toes. Core is engaged. If you want to drop your knees here to hold it, you can. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, drop those knees, untuck your toes, lower down, slow. Lift your chest. Let's lower down here. Let's clasp our hands behind us, push our feet against the mat to lift up. Nice little locust just to stretch out your spine. From here, we'll drop down, send our knees wide, push back into a nice child pose. Breathe in. Taking a sip of water if you need. So when you're ready, we'll push off from our child pose, meet in down dog. Nice deep breath in here. Let's slowly walk into our forward fold at the front of our mat. Bring our toes together. Let's start to sink our weight into our heels as we send our hips back, lift our chest, extending our arms high, tucking our tailbone. Weights in your heels. You should be able to lift your toes. You're in a nice chair pose. Breathing here. Weights in your heels. One more nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, let's send that right leg back. Spin that heel down so it's at a 45-degree angle. So we're in warrior one pose. Nice bend in that front knee. Lifting our chest and our arms. It shouldn't be painful in your knee at all. So make sure your knee's facing the same way as those toes in the back. One more nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, clasp your hands behind you, bringing your palms together, lifting your chest. Doing what you can, meeting your body where it is. So we're going to tuck our chin as we slowly start to fall forward, coming towards that thigh, keeping our chin tucked as we look within, and breathing. Knowing that when we want to get out of a pose is when we'll make the most progress. One more nice deep breath in here. Exhale, slowly start to peel back up. Extend those arms high. Come onto the ball of that back foot into a crescent lunge. And we'll kick off, coming into our chair. Fold forward. Shake out those legs. Inhale, come back up high. Set up for chair pose. Weight in the heels. Toes are lifted. Holding here. Tucking that tailbone. One more nice deep breath in here. And let's send that left leg back. Spinning that back heel down. It's on a 45-degree angle. Inhale as you lift. As we exhale, let's send those hands behind us, clasping our hands if we can, bring our palms together, and then slowly start to fall forward, tucking your chin to look within, coming towards that front thigh. Today is not about what the pose looks like, it's about thanking your body for what it's doing. One more nice deep breath in here, and then we'll slowly start to rise. Extend those arms high. Come onto the ball of that back foot. We'll kick off that back leg, come into the chair, and then we'll fold forward. Shake out those legs. We'll slowly start to rise up again. Send the weight in those heels. Sit back, coming into that nice chair pose. Lifting our toes, tucking our tailbone. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. Chest is lifted. We're going to inhale a little higher before we twist to the right. So your left elbow is going to go to your right knee. So inhale, exhale to twist, tap. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we twist, tap. Inhale as we lift. Exhale as we twist, hooking that elbow onto our knee, holding. Pressing our palms together to lift our chest a little higher. Knowing our left leg might want to jut forward, so make sure your knees are nice and even. Breathing here as we twist. And a nice deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center. We'll take it on the other side. So nice deep breath in again. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist. Do one more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to twist and hold, pressing your palms together to lift a little higher. Looking down at your knees, making sure they're even. Weights in your heels, breathing. One more nice deep breath in here. Come back to center. Fold forward, shake out those legs. From here, let's bring our legs wide. So your heels on the mat, your toes are off the mat. And we're gonna sink down into our Yogi Squat. So bring your hips as low as they go and as what's comfortable to you. So don't make this painful on your knees. If your hips have to stay up higher, that's fine. Press your palms together to lift your chest. We're gonna be here for a few breaths. So if you wanna take a twist, you can, whatever you choose. Breathing. So because you're home and no one's watching you, let's play with crow. So I want you to plant your hands on the mat, send your hips high, walk your feet so they're directly under your hips. Bend forward as you make a shelf for your knees. So you're nice bending your elbows as you bring your knees to that shelf. Maybe you just want to lift your right toes and then drop them down. Maybe you want to lift your left toes. Maybe you want to try and press through the mat with your fingers to lift both legs together. Breathing. As your practice to play. When you're done, you come back into that Yogi Squat. And then we're going to push through our feet to rise up. Little back bend at the top. Shake those legs. I'm going to say to you, you can stay where you are. We're going to play with some balance. We'll start with tree pose. So ground through all four corners of that right foot. And bring this left foot wherever's comfortable to you. So maybe it just wants to kickstand at your ankles. That's balancing too. Maybe you want to bring it up to your calf. Maybe you want to take it up to your thigh. Try not to place it on your knee. And then when you're ready, extend your branches however you want. Steady your mind, steady your breathing. Steady your gaze. Don't close your eyes when you're balancing. And wandering eyes leads to wandering minds. So just relax and breathe. One more nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, I want you to extend your arms behind you and send that leg back, coming into airplane. So your back leg is flexed. Little bend in this right knee. Chest lifted. Gaze is down at the floor. Breathing here. Turbulence is fine. No judgment. One nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, keep that foot lifted. Bring your knee to chest. Pause. Exhale, send that leg back into your airplane. Bring that leg to chest. Pause. Inhale that leg back. Exhale to chest. Pause. Inhale that leg back. And we're going to slowly come into a nice standing split. Let's take those crunches again. So inhale that leg a little higher. Exhale as you tap knee to knee. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lift. Maybe bring that leg a little bit higher. And send that leg down, coming into a nice forward fold. We'll root through our feet to rise up Coming to standing, and then we'll take it on your other side. So nice, strong foundation through that left foot. Bring that right leg up to wherever's comfortable to you. Maybe just resting at your calf. Maybe bringing it up to your thigh if you can. Extending your branches. Breathing. Continuing to breathe. One more nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, let's send that leg behind you. Arms extended behind you, pinkies facing each other. Your foot is flexed. Gaze is down. Breathing. One more nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, let's bring that knee to chest crunch. Send that leg back. Knee to chest. Send that leg back. Knee to chest. Send that leg back, and then slowly come into your standing split. One nice deep breath in here. Exhale as you crunch, tap knee to knee. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to lift. Exhale to crunch. Inhale that leg just a little higher. Bring your feet to meet. Shake those legs out. And we'll root to rise as we come into standing. Lifting your chest, sending out a little bit more love before we make our way onto our back. So we'll slowly come onto our back. Now face you. Want a nice bend in your knees. Let's bring our right foot to our left knee. And then take your left foot and place it where your right foot just was. And we're going to lean forward to stack our shins. So they're on top of each other. Lift your chest as you slowly start to walk forward. Coming into your double pigeon. Taking a nice deep breath in here, sending that love to your hips. Our hips store all our emotional baggage, so stretch those hips out and release it. One more nice deep breath in here. Slowly rise, bringing those hands behind you. So you extend your legs and then bring them back into, bend it in front of you. So then we'll take the left foot, place it on your right knee. Take your right foot where your left just was. We'll come forward to stack our shins on top of each other. Lift our chest as we slowly start to fall forward, stretching out those hips. Breathing. Slowly come back up. Bend at your knees. Give them a nice windshield wiper side to side. And then we'll set up for our bridge or wheel. So we'll come onto our back. If you want to take your feet actually and place them together, you can come into a reclined butterfly and just hang here. If you want to, you could just stay right here. This is enough. So feet are together, your knees are out wide, and you're breathing just laying here. Or if you want to take up bridge, make a nice bend at your knees. Bring your fingertips towards your heels. Take a nice deep breath in as you slowly rise your hips. Clasp your hands and start to walk your shoulders towards each other, lifting the chest. Breathing here. Nice back bend. One more nice deep breath in here, and then we'll slowly start to lower. You want to take wheel for this next one. Place your hands by your ears, come up into your head, and then you can go into your back bend. I just like bridge sometimes so much more, so I'm going to stay right here. So slowly start to lift those hips high, clasp those hands under you, walking your shoulders towards each other as you lift your chest. And breathe. One more nice deep breath in here. Slowly start to come onto your back. Give yourself a nice big hug. We all need hugs more in this world right now. Love yourself. You want to take a happy baby, you can. Grab the outside of your feet, pulling your thighs down to the floor, maybe rocking side to side. Then we'll take that right knee, bring it in towards your chest as you extend that left leg down. And then bring that right leg across your chest as you extend your right arm, pressing those shoulders against your mat as you twist, and look towards your right fingertips. Let's bring that right leg to our chest. Bend that right leg down straight. Give your left leg a hug. Send it across your right side. Extend that left arm out, looking over your left fingertips. Breathing. All right, let's give ourselves one more hug. And then we're going to set up for our final rest. So extend your legs out completely straight in front of you. Feet going as wide as your mat, allowing your feet to fall open. Bring your arms a few inches by your side, opening our palms to receive, where you can take one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Allow yourself to breathe naturally as you find stillness, grounding into the earth. Bring your mind as your whole body relaxes. Thoughts might start to rush in. Let them leave your body with your exhales. Take one more moment here to simply be, to remind yourself that this is life right here and right now. To reacquaint yourself with your pulsing heart and your incredible body that allows you to do all that you do. To remember that life is precious and fragile and should be lived in love and with kindness. Remember that moment of gratitude you found when you first stepped on your mat, and take that with you as you continue throughout your day. So very slowly, very gently, start to bring some movement to your fingers and toes. Take a deep breath into your belly as you raise your arms over your head, stretching from your toes to your fingertips. Roll onto your right side, resting your head onto your arms, maybe bending your knees up. Blinking your eyes open. And then comfortably make your way to a seat. We'll bring our thumb knuckles to our third eye center. opening our palms to allow in the light. The light in me honors, respects, appreciates, and loves the light in you. So let's bow together with gratitude as we say namaste.